Respect on to the one, smoke it on. Smoke it at Studio One. There again. There we go. Oh, damn yo. It's on and popping. We keep the crowd clapping. Sexy ladies up on the dance hall. Keeps moving and stopping. Crystal by the gal. On his beat blowing. We got the rhyme for your mind. Smooth sheet talking. It's on and popping. We keep the crowd clapping. Sexy ladies up on the dance hall. Keeps moving and stopping. Crystal by the gal. On his beat blowing. We got the rhyme for your mind. Smooth sheet talking. We keep dance all cock long after dark. Now watch your face, you know we just sharp. Khaki suit and clubs. Empress love how we park. With a frat with a big white shark. When we play football, the whole team get rocked. You like ice up on the pinky, watch this spark. Fat monkey girl, wheeling the star. Execs rejected it. What? Or the sheets requested it. Oh, who job bless? No man can curse him again. Execs rejected it. Nah. Or the sheets requested it. Who job bless? No man can curse him. Salsa, it's on and popping. We keep the crowd clapping. Sexy ladies up on the dance hall. Keeps moving and stopping.
Come on, babe.
Crystal by the gal. On his beat blowing. We got the rhyme for your mind. Smooth sheet talking. It's on and popping. We keep the crowd clapping. Sexy ladies up on the dance hall. Keeps moving and stopping.
Bro, man, we both things like that.
Shane my Kenny James just came.
What to say?
I didn't open it. I shouldn't have made it.
We live with life in our stuff. Oh, my father them vex when we talk. Oh, my half of the heritage. Oh, right on to the medal. Oh. Medal to the medal.
Greetings. Greetings, McQueen. What's up?
Hi, Clinton. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to have you on. We I don't know if you select a command, and that's another thing to Barno. So in the meantime, me and you could chat. You
Okay.
think? How are thou?
I'm good.
Yeah. And how the baby? How's the babies to you always, right?
Yeah. No, we just got home. We had a long Saturday.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah.
A long productive Saturday though.
Oh yeah. They all had stuff scheduled out to do.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's glad to have you back, man. I'm happy you came back. You know what I mean? Help me to grow this brand as you go along.
Hey, I'm so proud of you, man. You don't even understand. Sometimes, I know the work that goes into stuff like this, and it's a lot of work, and especially when you're funding it by yourself.
We live with life and our stuff.
With energy and just your motivation, just your idea to do it is a good idea. Definitely needed.
it's time consuming in that way, and like mentally exhausting sometimes, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, because I get to meet people like you know what I mean, which is kind of cool to me. That's the cream of it. You know what I mean? That's the top of the cake for me, gal. For real, don't lie, don't lie. You know what I mean? So it's very rewarding to me. You know what I mean? I love your
Yeah,
spirit and so. I love your spirit and so.
yeah,
So
I know.
tell me something now. All right, wait. The last time we talked, I never know where part of Belize you came from. I don't know if that's too much or that's personal or what. But would you like to say
Yes, of
not only
course.
that, but where make you want to get into this field? We're gonna talk about the field in a little while. But where part of Belize you come from?
So I was born in Punta Gorda town. Um, at the time when I was born, my family lived in Indian Creek Village, where my dad had a lumber yard, and then after Indian Creek, I lived in Georgetown, which is in Dangriga, Stan Creek district, and then we moved to Catlandin Village. So I'm a Southern girl. I'm a down south girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I went
I
to
have
high school in Mango Creek at Independence High School, and then I moved
okay, okay,
to
yeah.
America. But yeah, I'm from the south.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My sisters, my other mother, like when you come from Belize sometimes, especially
Mhm.
in my time growing up, we had more than one mother, more than one father. It was like mostly a village thing. So my other
Mm,
mother is from Stan Creek. I have sisters from Stan Creek. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Julia, Gloria, Ems, my little brothers, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Eunice, Castillo, and stuff like that. Because I
yeah.
think back in our time when we used to go up and down a lot more, I think, than now
Mm,
too. Because we growing up to
yeah.
go spend time over one village, go to north, go to south. We used to go around
Mhm.
all the time. So I think that was good for upbringing. And
Yeah.
before you go any further, selector, you hear me?
I think he's on mute.
I got him. Oh, I got him on mute. Okay, let me take him off. My bad, my bad. I'm sorry about that. Selector,
Yes, I.
how are you?
Good, and you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Say hi to my to my to my
Greetings,
queen. Say
greetings,
hi to my queen.
greetings,
Who?
greetings. Welcome.
Greetings, Empress. You all right?
Yes, I'm good.
Yeah, straight out of Belize. Selector is straight out of Belize. One of my
Oh,
favorite selector. He play a lot of Belize music. You gotta link up and stay in tune with him. When he be on here like on a regular thing. So that's gonna be as it is. Selector.
very nice.
Um, let me tell you a little bit about Susan, right? She has
Yeah.
her own business. I'm so proud of her. She tell me she proud of me, but she don't know I'm proud of her. Especially for a female, you know what I mean? To be
Yeah, yeah. We
having
need, we
all
need,
this hard work.
yeah, we need more female entrepreneur now. We are not afraid to try and be creative to make an income. We salute women like that. So salute Empress
Oh,
42. Gun salute to you now.
thank you, thank you.
Okay, so now what we know the name. I know the name and everything, but let the folks know the name of your business. Let them know.
Yeah, so it's Leela's Cultural Treasures, and it's a business that I started 6 years ago. Sorry, and I started off selling indigenous craft from southern Belize, and then later on I
All
started
right.
selling gifted bitters, sea moss, and turmeric is my main line now that I sell.
So what
All
kind
right,
of
no.
art? Painting?
Oh, sorry.
Mostly Mayan and Garifuna made arts.
All right. All right. No sculptures or sewing or
One
that kind of stuff.
One and two, we have one and two. We used to sell the Garifuna clothes. We started off selling the Mayan blouses. That was the first product, was the Mayan blouses. And we do have one and two craft, and the Mayan basket, the Indian jewelries. But like I said, right now the main focus for Leela's is the bitters, sea moss, and turmeric. Where we put in our interest into most of the year.
Do you have a permanent store or it's mostly online?
So no, I do not have a store. I run my business out of the basement of my home. This is my warehouse in my basement, and I sell to other stores, and I sell mostly at festivals and different farmers market, and for different people who have small natural food stores.
I know. The last time we spoke to you, said you wanted to expand. What does
I
that
do.
entail?
Yes,
What does
we want to be able to grow more in Belize, and have a station in Belize where we can come and stay and farm and dry and pack some stuff in Belize and then ship it to the United States. And I have other Caribbean countries that have linked up with me who want me to be able to supply them with certain things that's grown in Belize. And so that's part of the expansion, is being able to have a solid base home in Belize where we can do most of this work.
Okay. My next question to you is this. You know, I always got a lot of questions, right? Okay, so how is it you balance? How well? Not, I wouldn't say difficult, because most of the times when if you find something that you love and then you could make that be your job, then it don't be that stressful. But balancing like the kids, your life, this part of the job and stuff like that. How you deal with that? And not only that, are you getting support from the Belize community as far as you could tell? I know you link up with a couple people. Big respect to Denise, you know what I mean, for introducing us.
Yes.
I would like to say, you know, that's what I'm a baby. You know that already. So
Yes.
those two things. How you balance it, and then how you reaching out to the Belizean community besides your World Global idea?
Yeah. So I do run Leela's, is singly hand run by me mostly. Other than outsourcing, so getting herbs and stuff, it's mostly me who do everything. Denise is one of my authorized resale person who I actually connected with about a couple of years ago now, and she actually resells a lot of my products. And she has her own population of people that she is in direct communication with. And so I also have one and two other stay-at-home Belizean moms who live here in the States, who is also interested in reselling some of Leela's products from, like what I do. I'm a stay-at-home mom. And, a lot of them want to find a way how to make income to be able to stay home. And so we have been talking about coming up with a way of them reselling my products, and kind of have the same model as what I do. I do spend a lot of time with my children, because I am a single mother. But I run most of my operation during the week, where I package, ship, deliver, and I'm a full-time college student as well too. So I just try to fit everything in my schedule.
Selector, you want to ask her anything?
I think
Well, what I want to know, what inspired you to get into this business?
Correct.
Yeah. Well, I was working full time, and I really had a hard time working a full time schedule and being a full time mom. And I wanted to be able to spend some time with a daughter who had allergies and skin issues. And I had to really look, and I was broke. I didn't have any money at the time. And I really wanted to figure a way how I could spend time with my kids and make money at the same time.
Yeah.
I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My mom has always worked for herself selling herbs, and my dad had a lumber yard in Belize. He worked for himself, and so I said, you know what, I can probably do it. And so I just started, and the first amount of money that I made, I just rebuy stuff and keep doing it. Yeah.
More power to you.
Yeah, even during the pandemic, I was able to just keep pushing.
Wow.
Was able to add more health stuff to my product line, and actually created a brand where I can distribute.
That's beautiful. Now you mentioned Belize. When you go touch on in Belize, all right? Would you say you have locations you want to go, or you have an idea the people you want to deal when you start expanding in Belize? Because Selector is available if necessary. He have a nice following, I should say. He have his yard. He's setting up nice. So in the future, when you touch down, you know what I mean, you go exchange your numbers or whatever before. I'll make sure you get his and
For
stuff
sure.
like that. But now going to Belize is another chip altogether in itself, especially setting up business. Because mostly in Belize, if you're not there to take care of your business, you know sometimes it goes haywire. Even I'm not saying your family, but I'm saying even with families, sometimes it happen with that. That's one of the concerns with the division with the diaspora, and sometimes the Belize, because sometimes they don't get that part of it. They don't get the business aspect. That stuff got to come back to regroup or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's hard work out here. So what's your intentions as far as that is concerned? That part of it, the Belize part.
So I do respect the country of Belize, and I've been going back over the past years, especially since I started the business, where I was able to go back 2, 3, 4 times a year. Even during the pandemic, I was able to go down right before the airport closed. I was able to come back right after the airport has been closed, and just being able to get my business. You go online and you read all of these things about how to get your business incorporated in Belize and how to do all of these things. And I really and truly was maybe naive, because I went down and I did the footwork, and I had a lot of push-arounds. I had a lot of people who wanted me to pay them to be able to do the work that they were being paid to do by the government. And so, I had a lot, even, coming into Belize, sometimes I would have the custom officers and stuff wanting to know why I have 2 cell phones. And I says, well, I run a small business. I always have 2 cell phones on me. And, just always
little things like that.
Yeah, little things like that, it could have discouraged me. But I says there's ways, and in Belize too, I learned it's who you know to get things done. And you go in and you network with the people who are serious, and you might get burned here and there, but you can't give up, and you can't be bitter. You just have to keep going. And for me, my passion is to be able to get clean medicine to people, and so I was able to just work with people who also believe that, and who also believe in being honest and is hardworking, and want to keep the chain going. And so I would love to go back to Belize and possibly get married and live in Punta Gorda.
What? I go back to Belize today. I'll mess around. Go ahead. I just mess it. That's the mess it. Yeah. Go ahead. I know that boy line up. Don't worry yourself. We got your back. Make sure you take out with the color selector. Don't mess around. All right.
Yes, man. I always protect the Empress, then, man.
But okay. That's your dream.
The kind of medicine you talking about? Clean medicine.
So first of all, I sell our main bitters that I'm known for is the Gifted bitters, and it's a Garifuna recipe. It's a family recipe from my grandfather to my mom, and now I'm the one that sell it here in the United States. And then we also sell the wild crafted sea moss.
Okay, but you did let us know what it's good for. Like before you step to the next one, what's the gifted purpose?
Yes, for sure. So bitters is the bitters that I sell is a cure-all bitters, where you would add. I just sell the dry herbs within the bottle, and then you would add your own spirit or alcohol to it. Let it sit for about 2 weeks, and you would take it either medicinally or tonically. It's good for blood pressure.
All-purpose bitters.
All-purpose,
all cure-all. We call it cure-all. But it's the regular Garifuna recipe bitters.
Okay. No, because most people don't know that my grandfather was a herbalist, no? Triple Moon Production in Esperanza Village, no? It was very productive and useful, no? And cure many people, as to I could attest to, no? So I know how powerful the herbs is, It's something that we need to get to in this time, especially in this time, because when the COVID came, when COVID came, I never took my vaccine. I rely on strictly my bitters, And my girlfriend had my girlfriend had COVID, and I never catch it, and I stay right home with her, you know, and assist her. But the bitters is the real deal now. But you know how the system set it up that medicine across the counter medication are the best now. But
Right.
if people that listen and tune in right now, if you could get bitters, especially from the
Correct.
Empress, get a bitters. You
Yeah,
know what I
correct,
mean?
correct,
Get a
correct. It's good for your
bitters.
immune system.
Change your diet.
Yeah,
Be
correct.
careful of their canned food. When they,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Be
Yes,
careful
certain
of the
things.
canned food. You
Yeah,
know, be careful because science not innocent anymore. You know, science.
yeah,
You could alter a man DNA through food alone, through the chemicals. You know, through the
exactly,
injection. So
exactly.
my advice is, you know, if you could stay and could get the bitters, deal with the
Yeah,
bitters, people.
yeah.
Yeah,
This is what we're
America,
talking
yeah,
about
the
now.
world, deal with the bitters.
This is what we're talking about
We
now.
talk to a young lady, we have a traditional medicine, yo, ring the empress if you want to be healed and the talks
Yeah,
and whatever, bitters
yeah.
are the way to
Detox.
go. If
Correct,
you
correct,
can't have
correct.
picnic, if you can't have picnic, you hear your doctor tell you not, like, you can't have picnic, not believe that doctor. Go
Yeah,
check your
yeah. Believe
bitters.
your
Maybe
Yeah.
empress.
after that, I might end up with 12 picnic. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So,
Okay, so now the
bitters
seaweed
are not
now.
prepared with, you know?
So the sea moss
Yeah,
now. The sea moss
Yes.
now.
you know what I mean? Bitters are, they do something good and press, keep up the good job.
Thank
Continue to
you.
educate the people about the herbs. You know,
Yeah.
I make them know that marijuana is not a drug same way too. You know,
Yeah.
cause I know
Yeah.
man make marijuana. You know,
Mm-hmm.
marijuana is the herb same way and is the healing of the nation. You
Yeah.
know, you
Yeah.
could make soup out of the seed. You know, you could eat it, you could drink it, you could wear it, you could use
It's a
it
herb.
as
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, as a seasoning.
So
You
as
know,
being a medicine woman and selling bitters, which our bitters does has the original recipe does call for cannabis. So having that cannabis alone in the bitters was I was able to join the main woman cannabis council that advocate for
all
clean
right,
marijuana and do advocation around
nice, nice.
policies and stuff with marijuana and making it available for people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
And
nice,
that's
nice.
a Garifuna Belize bitters. So it definitely opened a lot of doors for me
Yeah.
to have conversation with these different pockets of issues. Um, like for example, in March I was able to go to St. Vincent and the Grenadines and did the trip to Bali. So and we were hosted by the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And
I say the thing with I say the thing we Belize the herbs there with Belize Belize now have certain herbs where you could make more powerful medicines. Certain herbs. My grandpa used to get herbs from Brazil, America,
mm,
and Africa, no, and some part of Europe. My then full spot
mhm,
my grandpa does get herbs from cow. Belize now have a not have all the herbs. We have all, but we still shot at certain herbs, no,
Mm.
where the country where can growing in the country I Belize, no. So
right.
Okay, due to the
usually
climate, yeah, yeah,
yeah, you know. So usually a good herbalist would know this, you know.
Mhm.
yeah.
And our
I
next
know be
thing to about
I know be
herbs too.
prejudice.
Yeah, you know, and our next thing I want people to know out there so where they listen and tune into it that be careful that any and everybody can hear why. The herbs, you just can't run in a bush and cut herbs.
Mm,
Herbs work with the moon. You understand? That's why my grandpa named Triple Moon. Had 3 cycles
mm,
where the herbs work with. You know what I mean? And the people that need to know, okay, you have some people out there where just run in a bush and chop up something and give them as medicine. You
yeah.
understand? And then when they take it, it not really works. So people lose faith in the herbs. But
Mhm,
a good herbalist and a true herbalist know that herbs work with the moon, the
mm,
3 cycle of the moon. That's why
mhm,
my great grandpa Sledge, Triple Moon Production, work with the moon. You know, that's why we name Triple Moon. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
that's
but
good. That's
Empress
good.
Susanna, you they do something good.
Yeah, yeah,
Educate the people in America about the herbs. I know you
yeah,
have a fight because America um pharmaceutical system want make so much, you know. RIP to Dr. Zebeka. Dr. Zebe made up on the right track, you know. Herbs are the thing. You know, AIDS, they may have cure for AIDS long time, but they make money off of it. I hope I not go missing or I not go dead, but you know.
A couple of
They
my
have cure for cancer long
yeah,
time. Because the Bible tell us that all sickness, whether on the face of the earth, herbs have a cure for it. Herbs. No medicine where you go to that drugstore and buy herbs. And that's how way Susanna they deal with. So people are up to you. Our free country, free choice, free will. You choose what you want to do.
yeah. I
You know,
have a
but if
couple
you're
of
really into health and thing, yeah, deal with the herbs.
yeah, I have a couple of my clients who does do bitters and sea moss on a daily basis who does have HIV/AIDS, and the reason why they take the bitters is because bitters has in a vine named Contriba, and Contriba vine is a
Yeah.
high dose of vitamin C. So for a person who have HIV/AIDS,
True.
sometimes they have a hard time retaining liquid. So hydration is one of their symptoms. But with the vitamin C from the bitters, it kind of helps give them that energy, that boost.
Well,
It wakes up that cell to retain that water, and so
yeah.
they do that daily, and
And you
then
see you see you, s- you see the HIV virus. The HIV virus so small that you could sweat out the HIV virus through your pores, no? So my grandpa back in the days, and I want to call no big name, because this man a big star in the NBA and thing, you know, when he back in the days when he announced so and so, his brother came to Belize and check my grandpa, no? And my grandpa sent him some stuff. And finally, so we never hear much about, or that man came back to Belize, you know what I mean? So there is a cure for every sickness on the surface of the earth through the herbal healing. You know what I mean? Even marijuana is a ritual herb. You see, like we take marijuana and smoke it like every minute or so we they smoke it and thing. Marijuana supposed to not to be like that. It's a ritual smoking spiritually, physically, and mentally. You know what I mean? But we tend to abuse it, and then that's why it become a drugs, because we abuse it. So it become, and even talking and sex could be a drugs if you abuse it. Anything could be a drugs if you abuse it. You understand? So marijuana should be something ritual with the rest of the herbs there, and certain season, right? And the people are more into this system when they go to hospital a doctor that does like a mechanic, you know, because you know heal one time when he got a prescription,
You got to
meaning
go back, yeah.
you have to go back.
Be
You
a
know what I
repeat
mean?
offender, yeah.
You know, and why when he could just cure right there, so. But you
If you
see,
wanted
right
to,
now healing. Our money making thing, you know, kind of make so much billion of a cancer thing for the HIV so much. Even the midwife right now, the system, they credit the midwife then were important, you know. They not have to they have a big surgery room for bring down a baby. Then work with the moon and they know how to move and deal with certain herbs so they could bring down a baby safely. Now, when you take a C-section, you only limit yourself to 2 to 3 baby. And that's how the system want we do, especially black people. You
That's
understand?
deep. That's
Now,
deep.
when we go say a midwife could make you have 16, 17, 18, 20 baby. Depends on how much you want to have, right? But these are the challenges where natural people face in the world, you know, when I want to adapt to the chemical system and the cloning system and that system the way we just want to live natural off of the earth, the air.
Yeah. Let me
you
ask
know?
another question, Selector. Okay, Suzanne. Okay, now the benefits of the Irish moss.
Yes.
What's the let me get back to that.
Yeah, so CMOS is actually good for everybody, all young, male, females. It has over 92 minerals and vitamins that your body need. Belize actually has one. Belize is one of the countries that has some of the best sea moss in the world, um, and we do sell sea moss from Belize and from Maine because of the
Oh, I know
sustainable
Maine.
way.
Yeah, I know Maine got two. I know Maine got yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
know Maine got two. Yeah.
sustainable way of how they grow it and harvest it. Um, and so what really stands out is because Belize has clean water,
Okay.
from different
Okay.
part of the world, the sea moss that
Okay.
comes from there is premium.
Yeah, premium crystal. Yeah, yeah, correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before I let you go, I want to ask you the final question. But before that, I have some little things that on my inbox. You I have a couple things that we setting up. As a matter of fact, tonight I have a meeting concerning one of the things I'm trying to do. So I'll let you know. But
Okay.
what advice would you give, especially to say, not maybe only a female, but especially a female or young? Give me the paper. What? No. Bibi gonna give him $2, Bibi.
Wrong.
Yeah.
You know that.
$2, Bibi. Yeah, yo, baby, you hear we earlier talking about herb? What you talking about, son? You know we do it. Yeah, yeah. All right. What advice, Susan? Stop playing. Listen, Susan. What advice would you give, like for the younger generation coming up, as far as say taking on, I don't know, believing in themselves, taking on projects that other people would feel like maybe not as far as what should I say? What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean? It's not like a traditional path to take for a young lady, but want to be independent and child tribulation. What would you have to say to a younger female coming up and see you and say, well, oh, I want to do that? What steps would
Yeah.
you give them and stuff? Including the legalities, including
Yeah.
like paperwork, and a lot of people skip that part. When we talk
Yeah.
business and I talk with entrepreneurs, a lot of them just have a tendency to not mention, well, okay, you need to file this paperwork, or you need to get this paperwork, or that part of the business, because I think that's very important.
Yeah. First, I want to say it's definitely important um, to look at what's realistic, to look at what you enjoy doing, to look and see where you fall or the service or the product that you want to put out. Where does that stuff falls within the ecosystem of our society, right? And it could be anything. You want to start a brand, you want to open a restaurant, you want to see, would you have passion doing that for the next 10, 20 years? Is it sustainable? Is it something that can contribute? If money is not involved, can it really contribute to society? And I think that those could be a driving factor for anybody who's coming up, who's young as me or younger than me, to keep in mind, right? Those are like the common sense kind of thing.
Aspect, yeah, correct.
And I want to let them know too that it's the world is so huge that the idea that a younger person than myself might be an idea that can really make a lot of money.
Yeah.
That can really be a brand, a corporate brand, a huge brand, a global brand, and it's not, and it doesn't have to be a traditional product or a traditional store or traditional service. It could be something that is more futuristic than what I'm doing or what anybody that around us is doing right now. Correct. And so the important thing is to definitely get the advice and do the research, see what is needed for that business. Is it, maybe it might just be registering as an LLC and getting your EIN number going, and just sometimes it doesn't need a lot. It might sound like it's like having a business is a whole big thing,
correct,
and it's really not. It's
correct,
really
it's not scary. Yeah, some people make it sound like it's scary, like they can't do it.
It's not scary. It's not scary, and you have to know that it's discipline as well. You know, you have to be able
Correct.
to stick to it and
Correct.
put work in it. And some days you might not make any money, but it's being able to stick with it and say, you know what, this is what I want to do, and this is what making sense. And you can also add other stuff, other services to your businesses. So you might start off as one
Under
thing.
the umbrella, yeah. Under the
Yeah.
same,
So
you can multitask. You can multitask. You have the
yeah.
mental capacity to do that. You know what I mean. You can multitask if you choose to be. If you
Yeah, and
choose
there's
to.
freedom. There's freedom that comes with being self-employed, you know. If I want to
Okay.
go on vacation in 2 weeks, I don't have to ask anyone permission. If I want to take my kids to a doctor's appointment, I don't have to
Okay.
ask permission and get an approval to take them. I can just schedule it in my time and I
Okay.
can just go and come back.
Okay. Cool.
But you do have to do your business. You do have to work your business for you to be able to see some profit or see some turnover. So you
Yeah.
know
Some
the
advancement. Yeah.
finance the
Exactly.
finance have to make sense as well.
You okay?
Um,
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Correct. Correct. Yeah. Lovely, man. I know you had a long day today. We spoke early. You know what I mean. And
Yes.
I'm so grateful. So, like you see, I was trying to explain it to some people about the show. Some people come on the show for the first time and they think, oh, that's the show. No, we want to see improvement, first of all,
Yeah.
and we develop a relationship as friends so we could network as we go along. So it's not just this time or the next time. You don't have to come and just expunge everything like that, you
Right.
know.
Right. Right.
We wanna be with each other and help to build each other. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
whole purpose for this platform. So on behalf of me as selector, I want to say
Yes.
thank you very much for the time, taking out the time, you know, and
Yes.
have a
And you
go
know,
ahead.
Selector, I just want to share with Selector real quick. I know that if your grandfather was a medicine man, it's a chance that you are a medicine man
Two.
yourself.
Yeah,
So you
two.
might have to look into that and really tap
Yeah,
in and
check.
get
Alright,
busy.
Yeah,
alright,
well,
alright.
You can play music and you can still do herbs.
Yeah, but yeah,
no,
correct,
no,
correct.
no. Since my grandma passed away about 3 weeks ago, I'm
Oh,
getting
my
back my
condolences.
books, getting back my grandfather books,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
I personally see where the herbs heal people. Like
yeah,
example, he may do a bath at time for a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he started to rub down man foot with the bat, no? Man foot,
Mm-hmm.
outside man foot, by knee part there, so. But 13 leaf frag jump out, or jump
yeah.
toop, toop, toop. And my grandpa tell her
Mm-hmm.
that somebody may set something for him, must near a yard or something, you know. And so
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I know how powerful the herbs is, and the world know how powerful the world is, you know. And I say when Dr. Zebi came out, people may start to
yeah.
believe in the herbs,
Yeah, I'm
you know.
skeptical, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then that's why they shut down the man, you know, because the pharmacy never start to make money, you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah,
all about that kind of thing where they live in here right now, you know.
Yeah.
So, but like you, Susan, you have a big heart, you know, and Jah
yeah.
always a guide
You
and
could tell,
protect
you could tell, you could
But
tell.
you,
I
Yeah,
because you
I
yeah.
don't
say the
think
good
it
way you
I
do
don't
for your people, you
I
know.
don't think it was by coincidence that Clinton had me and you on this today. There's no
Yeah, and it was
coincidence that.
coincidence. It's totally coincidence. It's totally Selector is one of my favorite people. Though he be there all the time, but it's just coincidence. It's
It,
coincidence.
Well,
it is?
you
Oh,
see,
that's a very good
you see
coincidence.
my song, you see my song there, Side 7 song. The patriotic song. Why I use the patriotic song now? Because I believe in my beliefs, and people, whether you're the home here in Belize or abroad here in the world, you know, I
For sure.
believe in my people, you know, and I respect my people brand like yourself and other people where they try make a brand, and they
Mm-hmm.
try wear that Belizean flag high, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
I respect people like yourself and others, you know, and we want more people like that, you know,
And we respect
we
you
are
too.
more
We respect you too.
entrepreneur,
Yeah,
you know,
we
where I be
respect
more
you too, my brother.
entrepreneur because yeah, my the country everybody systematic, you know what I mean? Then be me and the 15th and the ending, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and when things don't go then we then real about the government and this while if they only realize that we could do it without the system, you know,
Yeah,
meaning you have a dream here. Maybe you never want to be a secretary. Maybe you never want to be a CEO. Maybe you may just want to be a mom or a dad. But you have to go work. Maybe you just want to be creative and have a car company and be leads, and these things. So we have people with the mind and the mentality, but we not have the support and we not have the resources to say manifest where we truly want to manifest. Because the system put it in a way that when we lean on it,
Yeah,
I run a home care service, the TLC home care service. I also an elderly to I take care of the elderly and the young, and all these things, but it's still hard because the beliefs and people mindset there, like, they don't want to see me rise, car. Maybe I black, maybe I this, you know.
It's no, it's really
it's a
it's
baby because
really
it's black.
yeah. It could be too. It could be
Yeah,
too.
It could be too.
yeah.
Yeah, it could be too. Yeah, it could be
Remember,
too. It could be
remember,
too.
yeah, beliefs the crab mentality kind of thing,
It's
Yeah,
true.
beliefs
It's true,
are
brother. It's true.
Yeah, but this our crab mentality thing, and I start to see that my people rather a Chinese or a white man or a Turks elevate over me just cause me than me. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
And that's sad because if they help me, I could
They
help the
help
whole
themselves. Yeah,
country.
Yeah, you
You
can
yeah,
help with
understand? If
yeah.
relationship.
if the government invests in the music could
Yeah.
help the whole country. If
Correct.
government invests in the herbalists like Mr.
Yeah,
Harry Guy and West,
yeah,
the country are benefit, but the
yeah.
government, no, they do that. You
Yeah.
understand? Johnny Besson
Yeah,
only want to eat for
yeah,
himself.
the government play a big part in it too. That was one of my. She mentioned it earlier because I was going to ask Susan about that, and she said it. She said sometimes the political influence of these people got the thing set up in a way that you have to jump through hoops just to
Yeah,
try to
yeah,
deal with things
yeah,
as a part to deal with the
yeah,
business.
and
And if
this
you
are
got like a
why.
particular party at the time that's in, then even that so it's like beside, you know what I mean? So I understand that's
Because
something
out
that
of the whole
is
guy
tough.
here earlier, no made talk about relationship for build a business down here from upside to down here.
Yeah,
It's sad to say that Belize might be the only country that not have a great relationship or a successful relationship with her people and the diaspora. You understand? And I'm very sad. I sad from under the UDP government to the PUP government.
yeah,
No country in the where they consider third world, no country where they consider third world can do it without her people where they outside were successful. We had a lot of millionaire Belizean where they out there. We have a lot
correct.
of billionaire Belizean where they out there. But how much of them they invest back here? How
Yeah.
much of them want invest back here, but
Yeah, that's
now
the point. How
want do
much
it
I didn't
because they
want them.
don't know who to trust.
Yeah,
Understand? They can't trust the government and they can't
yeah,
trust their own blood. So
mhm,
who then could trust? You
yeah.
understand? And believes that the only way that system messed up. You know what I
Yeah, but
mean? Because we can't only
selector. This is the reason why I'm doing what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I'm talking to like people like
yeah, yeah,
Suzanne
yeah.
and you and so because the changes have to come from somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we're gonna
Yeah,
set the
yeah, you
foundation
have
so it
to.
could be like that. Because me personally, I don't have no side, brother. I'm for the people. I advocate for the people. You understand that the people are be the
Yeah,
one responsible for making the change. It's not gonna be the government's got it's certain things that have to be sacrificial. Like instead of taking this from the government, that from the government, everybody got to unite as one. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? And then because the government thing is set, that's set. That's not going to change, brother. Red, white, or blue, whatever. You know what I mean? And that's
Right.
going to
That's
be
the
like that for a
politics.
while.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to change. So
How about you see what happened is,
we
yo,
have to make
watch
the
it.
change. We have to make the change.
Belize about 43 or 44 right now, Belize. And Belize hold about $2 billion. And if you come down right now in this country, you can show me where part $2 billion gone in this country. So where part the 2 billion there? Where my
Yeah,
people they do about that? My people they sit down and they go up on social media and they run up their keyboard and they go up on the talk show and run up their mouth. But when it comes to action, nothing.
yeah,
When man like me take action, they don't like it. You understand?
yeah,
That's why they let me go. Because when part I was working in the hospital, they made a chance say attendant and domestic, so I tell them, yo, We need an association. We need to come together. You know, I sacrifice everything where I have. I sacrifice my DP. If I have meeting, I invite people. We have and sit if I can't be on pan, and people let me down. You understand? Not that when they let me go, then there are people that text me. Then there are people that text me and ask me how we could do this, how we could that. Me no want to hear that. No, I'm not there again. What kind of power I have if I'm not there? You understand? When I'm there, they try to create this way. Uno never appreciate it. So that kind of mentality where we face as a people and that are far for we music from 2000 to now near big song. They have potential for me for cross a border, then stop it. Like Deja, you understand? And stop it, she sang, Mr. Program and Louis Ganze. You understand? And start them man program make big difference. You know, now like here in the 97 we had Sweetie, we Breathe Again and Papa Curly with Practice Akila and Wake Up and Mobile with Believes Me Band. You understand? So yeah, right now yeah. Anyway, I don't want to get too passionate and go off up on my people and because our beautiful Saturday.
It's good to hear from, you know.
Our beautiful Saturday and the 822, you know, I just me 46. And my country younger than me. And I don't see nothing and I hear all of them talking. My people ain't going like we don't make it. We don't make it as shit. Belize used to be greater back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. La Ray-Ban used to run whole of Central America. Belize used to have the baddest football team here in Central America that they kill off a football player in Guatemala, a bus load of a football player. Belize used to have softball player, basketball player. Semi-pro may they take off when PUP come and kill it. You know? So that all of them things are Beverly Smith. You know, Sefe, and great comedian and George Mackenzie.
George Mackenzie,
We not even honor them people to the time.
I'll put the rock artists there. Only 1 or 2 of them, you know.
Punta Rock artists. How much people acknowledge Pen Cantano for create Punta Rock? How much people acknowledge a man for create Punta Rock? Women know about Punta Rock. Women know about Punta Rock. He create Punta Rock that Dangriga. How much man acknowledge our people there? Understand? And then me fix it down and just say,
I heard Aria was in Belize. Doing
that people that not feel real Rasta.
You hear me?
He create Punta Rock. He create Punta Rock and thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, my people just done great for nice, sad to see it, you know what I mean? And me that person when not afraid for talk and thing. That's why I get the most fight, you know what I understand? Right now they get fight. Right now they get fight alone.
Selector.
Right now they get fight just to push Belize and
Selector, hold on there, Selector. They get hype for you, hold on there.
I get too hype now, too passionate. That's why I don't like.
No, we're not going nowhere. Me and you gonna be here. We're not going nowhere. I just wanna let Miss Suzanne say what she want to show to, and then I'm a bit of bad for tonight, and then me and you go stay. I ain't going nowhere. We good. Suzanne, anybody want to say hi to?
Not really.
At the present moment, not really. You good? You good over there?
Yeah.
You good for the side?
I definitely want to say thank you to all my customers who keep supporting me over the years, and I definitely have a couple of organization that has reached out to me as well, and I definitely want to let them know that I'm appreciative for them to even recognize what I'm doing, and that that stuff keeps me pushing.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see you again soon.
Yes, bless up.
I'm gonna let you know. Bless up, my sis. I'm gonna let you know what's up.
All right, cool.
Bye. Bye. Selector.
Yes, baby, bless up.
You there, boy?
Yeah, they are right.
Yeah, where you going? What do you want to say?
Right, that's so get it together. I look for create some new show right here and this summer, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so you set up so new mixtape too, no?
Yeah, it's a new mixtape and thing I look for release it somewhere right there,
Yeah. I'm think I'm gonna try to get a boy Barner, but I don't know where Ghana. I guess everything cool on that side there. You must be
Well,
busy,
I
you
don't
know?
know like I tell him if he can't find a TV show this morning, but Bali text me and said I did see, so I said to hell with you, I never gone for his show. Understand? Tonight I have to go work that na chamba tonight. If you do a little karaoke there, so you know. Otherwise than that, we look to have a house party in June, you know what I mean, a house party where we are invite some DJ. This house party are crazy. Long time we not have a house party, so house party in June. You know what I mean? Otherwise than that, we there in the studio we create some play some new songs, you know. We have a studio running right now. So
I'll forget I'll have Garrett. I'll get two rhythm and sit down and two three rhythm. And like I say, Garrett not checking in right now, but for all the beliefs and artists then, right? You have one way that you go get the paperwork now, my boy. And I want to say it for the show. I don't really want to just call you and say it, you know. You probably have to go to like jump and go to Mexico because you always go to Mexico, right? And then you get on cash up card. Smokey have more of the details. When Smokey check it, Smokey. I wanna make everybody know, like probably by next week, show, we have all the details here, my boy. Because that's something I want to check pan for you, tell me, right? But we figure it out, right?
All right. Good then.
Yeah, we figure that part of it out, my boy, for real. And that be coming handy for like a lot of these artists don't have the ASCAP and don't have the paperwork and you know what I mean, and go get the royalties and stuff like that.
Because, like I said, we don't have an album, no. We just say, look,
we figure it out. We figure it out. Me and my boy figure it out, you see?
Yes, I try to get it out, you know what I mean? Because we know we can make something out of the album there, no? Who know that one song off of the album could change your life, you know what I mean? And it's a kind of that one song you need to change your life, you know?
That's all, man. That's the way it is. That's what it is, man.
So I know I believe me and my artists, we don't do the full album. We work on the cover right now. You understand? We just need it and get it from Spotify or iTunes or one of them things that's off, and that's what we can clear. One song we need, one song right now. Right now, if we sell a 1,000 unit right now, they will hold the music, they're going to dance all and thing. We sell a 1,000 unit, we get a gold platinum. Because right now, not even Cartel move them kind of unit, not even Skeng them move them kind of unit. You understand? Right now, the money they make through the tours. And this is why I need to get my artists out there, so we start to do some tours, kind of money coming from the tours. You know, that people know KFC, that like people know McDonald's, so they don't have a problem with we. You know, we not born out America, so they don't have a problem with we, you understand? So if we artists set season, we believe we have a 1 or 2 hit songs on this album. We believe that this album have potential to make an impact on the dance locally and internationally.
So name the artist.
And my artist name Thriller, aka PJ Tucker. Mostly I think J, no? But as I found, we strongly believe that this album have at least 1, 2, or 2 hits. Even if we have 1 hit, that's all we need. Understand? Because we have the lyrics, we have the style, we have the creativeness where the world missing. Understand? We're not into slackness, we're not promote killing, you know, we're strictly for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? So right now the ladies they complain how they know they dancing and dance hall. So look to change back that initiative and bring back the ras into dance hall. You know what I mean?
For real. Yeah, for real. I agree.
Like I tell her, we just need a little break there, so forget for we think up and running and find this, so.
Yeah, like I said, we figure a way out. So just make a work on it on this and then I make it know where to go on. You know what I'm saying? So man. So one love, right?
One love, my
Yeah, next week Saturday, right?
Yeah. But before you go, right? Next week, Not this week, the following week. I could hear now nothing much, man. I could get at least 25 US. Nothing much.
You tell me that. You call me and tell me that, man.
All right, good then. What we there, Panya?
Yeah, man, you forgot in the yard. You do that.
I'm thinking behind the vaccine.
No, man.
All right,
no,
my
man.
bad, man. My bad. my bad. I'm
good,
thinking
man.
behind the vaccine.
No worries, sir, man. I got you. Don't worry, sir, man. You're good, man.
All right. My bad, I'm thinking they're on the vaccine. But that's what the thing go right now, yeah, baby.
There again. There we go.
Yeah, really.
Damn yo.
That's
I want to smoke it.
It's morning.
Yeah, I feel like
We keep the crowd.
yeah, my family did
Sex
this,
ladies
you
on the
know.
dance hall. Keep moving and stopping. Crystal
again.
by the gal.
Yeah, I feel like family and release Mojo, no?
We got the rhyme for your mind.
Yeah.
Smooth sheet
I want to just work that firm, right?
morning.
Yeah.
We keep
And I hear
the
that,
Belize Mojo?
yeah, believe Mojo, I saw those Cali man, or I saw those Cali man, no?
Who
Back
is
then,
that?
by the gal.
And
On
GRG, man, release Mojo, when he may just bust in the song like Mojo, now that heavy voice and thing, no?
Okay.
Now watch your face, you know we just sharp.
That's why I look to go to our next mission right now. We'll go to our home care service. I think next week. Yes, sir. Belize, the world, America. Man.
Fat monkey girl, wheeling the star. Execs rejected it. What? Or the sheets requested it. Oh, who job bless? Who job bless? No man can curse him again. Execs rejected it. Nah. Or the sheets requested it. Who job bless? Who job bless? No man can curse him. Salsa, it's on and popping. We keeps the crowd clapping. Sexy ladies up on the dance hall. Keeps moving and stopping. Crystal by the gal. On ears we blowing. We got the rhyme for your mind. Smooth she talking. It's on and popping. We keep the crowd clapping. Sexy ladies up on the dance hall. Keeps moving and stopping.
I know we could do better. I know we could do better. Small X, fall victory. Walk away from trouble. That is a victory. Ceasefire with no picnic. Put down the guns and land on the ABC. What's going on? You just pull that trigger. What's going on? You're excited to kill another brother. Bop, 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 bop. Another shot boss. Another youth murder. Bop, 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 bop. Tears running from the eyes of another mother. No bad man there.
Honestly, that's enough.
No bad man. No bad man there. You will get burned when you're missing fire. No bad man there. No bad man. No bad man there. No bad man there. Be a leader, not a follower. My opinions, our generation mess up the young kids them. They don't have no respect. Mommy and daddy store away the bell from them. No lesson learned. Them all sell out them goddamn friends. And anything that is in trend, they will follow that right up to the end. It get worse when they take God. Hey, out of the school. And all them politicians think they could take what we fool. Life means nothing to us now. Human just cruel. And everybody in power. Hey, take poor people from you. Your time is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Like a time bomb. Tick, 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 tick. One day I mess with the wrong one. Then tick, 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 What's going on? You just pulled that trigger. What's going on? You're excited to kill another brother. Bop, 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 bop. Another shot post. Another youth murder. Bop, 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 bop. Here's running from the eyes of another mother. No bad man there. No bad man there. No bad man. No bad man there. You will get burned when you mess with fire. No bad man there. No bad man there. No bad man there. Be a leader, not a follower. Me singing for the youths them. Put down the guns. Get a paper and a pen. Me singing for the youths them. Life is what you make of it, my friend. It will chew you up and spit you out. Do you comprehend? Don't be a statistic. Living by the gun, you will be condemned. Don't be a statistic. Love is what honesty recommend. When you pull that trigger, both I wanna lose. And some innocent victim will depend the news. What's going on? You just pull that trigger. What's going on? You're excited to kill another brother. Bop, 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 bop. Another shot post. Another youth murder. Bop, 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 bop. Here's running from the eyes of another mother. No bad man.
Got this. I'm gonna buy it. I got this. I make this paper too.
Yeah.
Why the hammer with one hammer, one hammer, one hammer. Why the hammer with one hammer? Try if it do the same. Favorite hammer na the sledgehammer, sledgehammer, sledgehammer. Favorite hammer na the